Y'all, everybody say hi to Charlie Puth. Charlie, we got 14K in the chat right now yelling at you.
I don't think I've ever done a Twitch, or no, I've done one Twitch, but I've never. How is your shit looking so professional, Kenny?
I will tell you, there's a guy named Eris. He's watching this right now. He's also my mod. He does everything. He's like the guy who makes my little emotes. He makes like all my little buttons that I press. He set it up in my studio. Eris does everything. But he's also
he does got like a whole like television program.
Well, Eris does the cave, so we kind of just transitioned it.
It's crazy. I didn't expect it to. I have like the jankiest. Like I have a light that I purchased on Amazon like a month ago, and I thought that was like some high tech stuff.
All you have is a light, Charlie. You've sold like 800 million records. You deserve like a 2 GoPro stream deck. You need a whole.
I don't know how. I don't have any patience, dude. I just learned how to use like plugins 3 years ago. Like when I was in college, because we were at Berklee at the same time, I was only using like plug-in synths.
Oh yeah, people don't know that me and Charlie both went to Berklee and had the same major, and Charlie was the year after me, and then he went on to be Charlie Puth, and then I can barely run my Twitch account. So that's how we're doing now.
No, you were way lit in Berklee. You had like because you were in Loud Pack, and I would hear these kick drums, and I'd be like, "Who the hell is producing this shit?" This is like, I was even back then very
Charlie.
impressed.
The thing about these kids is they're like an unbelievable. Like I've only had Twitch for 2 weeks, but it's such a crazy community already because there's this thing called a Discord, which is like another like chat server that they all use when I'm not streaming.
Yeah.
And so there's already 7,000 kids in it, and they have their own beat competitions, and like they review every kit and sound and everything that comes through. Every kid in there already has it or knows about it. And so I'll ask about like a snare sound or an 808 or something from any song ever, and I'll have it in the Discord in like minutes. So
really,
these kids are like they're unreal with it. So when you make beats in front of them and shit, like it's not fun the first few times. These kids are like, "Oh, bah, you use that same rim. Oh, he used that kit last time. Oh, they're so on it." So I'm bringing you in because you're better than everybody at music. So if I have a little Charlie Puth keys, they can't say shit to me, and my weak ass drum is gonna sound fire.
No, your drums move the room. But what's really interesting is that it's just like this is why you never plan things out, because right before you got on, you were like, you mentioned something about keys. It kind of broke up, but like I heard you say something about keys, and I'm thinking, why don't I just like pull up a shitty like what they would use in like a Baptist church in like 1994, and that's this sound, like the Tevin Campbell.
That's already so
like, but and it's also the Vogue piano from Madonna.
Oh my god!
Like there's something about that piano that
I love that. I think it'd be hard if it's literally like treat it like ballady tempo, whatever you do, just like way slower than it would sound cool. And then if I can take you and sample you and bring you up, like if I can just bring you up in tempo and speed and everything, and then it'll start to like feel sampley, I think.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll do it down here. I'll go like really Kelly Price with the chords.
Exactly. Like that and just a melody, even if it's a voice memo from you, like just all vowels. You know what I mean? Something, just a no word melody thing.
So like if I got Pro Tools up in here, can I just email you the stem?
Yeah, just need 2 stems. Give me a key stem, a bass line if you're feeling inclined, and then the little vocal thing.
All right, cool.
Yo, I got Charlie Puth cooking for me right now. Fuck y'all.
I'm gonna do like 100 on the.
Cool.
Okay,
oh my god.
Okay.
The chat's going nuts for you right now.
Let me make it a 2.
hard.
Johnny
Hard.
Gill, like 1988 Johnny Gill.
Can you riff over it one time with keys?
Yeah. So I'll get here. Let me print that. Is audio? Yeah, audio is cool. So let me just because you have. What are you working at? Ableton, right?
Yeah, all day. Why'd you have to say it like that, Charlie Puth?
Because I'm envious of those who have Ableton, because it's just like Pro Tools is great with audio, but how fast y'all are able to cook up in Ableton
So
and
fast.
just like, oh, I'll just drive. Like if I didn't have perfect pitch, like I would be so slow in Pro Tools because you have to like have patience. Like Pro Tools crashes all the time. It's
the problem with Pro Tools too for me is like warping audio is so difficult to do well, and you have to go into such like a high functioning mode of the program to get the best sound. Like in Ableton, I can flip anything to any speed, any tempo, boom, and like sometimes you'll get a little bit of like artifacts and it'll be a little bit dusty, but most times like it's better than I've encountered with Logic or Pro Tools or anywhere else. It's too quick.
I'm just I don't mean to speak on Ableton like that. I'm like jealous. I wish
They
Pro
said, and
Tools
the whole chat said flex.
So you want me to like just do it with the same sound?
Sure, yeah. As long as I have it separate, I'll process it different.
This is like just like the circle of fifths, because as you would know that, but Berklee. Okay, I gotta take off. Oh, fuck, wait, hold on, let me punch that in there. Oh, fuck, it's quantizing the whole thing.
Me watching Charlie play keys, watch.
See, this is where I cheat. Like, everybody thinks I'm a good soloist. I'm not that good, actually. I have to fix these notes, so.
When Charlie starts talking about chords and shit.
There we go. Keep it simple at the end. Okay, so there's that. Let's just listen. Do you want like another round, or is that cool?
Play the whole thing. Perfect. It's fine. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna chop it up and use pieces of it.
Yeah, just like and I'm gonna give you. I found this other pad in Keyscape. It's just I don't know the cornier. Like I was listening before this.
Drop the preset, Charlie. Drop the preset, Charlie. Just drop it. Just let it go, Charlie.
Hold on. Okay, I have Keyscape up here.
See, I got y'all. I got you.
You gotta update your Keyscape. Go to electric piano. No, not vintage digital keys. MKS20 gospel.
Ooh.
You're always on my mind.
Yeah, totally. So good.
Okay, so just like a little pad under that. Okay, let me put the click back on. Lush.
Oh my god. We need Ty Dolla.
But seriously, he would kill this. shitty solo, but you'll cut it up.
Hard though. I love that. I love that like cheesy piano.
It's. I know you're gonna make it like 1,000 times cooler. Okay, so
there's something like beautiful about a shit piano though. A lot of the best 3-sound rap beats of all time are like a stock piano. There's something about that first shit preset.
Well, I wonder. I always think about this like because that piano preset's from like. What the fuck was that, like, that outboard gear called? Someone in the comments probably knows. Roland made it, and they were trying to mimic, like, a real piano, but nobody used, like, that you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. That was supposed to, like, mimic a real guitar, but nobody, like, used it as a real guitar, and it just made some iconic songs from them trying to be all authentic, but it just had a sound to it. I don't know. Yeah, it was there.
Ooh, they mad you called them the comments. It's the fucking chat. It's the chat. You gotta call it. You gotta refer to it as the chat. They're mad as hell.
I feel like everyone in the chat could beat me up.
Most of the chat is saying that you should make a song with Wiz Khalifa.
I'm thinking about it. I actually thought about when Wiz and I are gonna do another one.
They're also mad about your chair, Charlie. They want you to have more lumbar support.
I don't know if Wiz and I could ever do another one. Ever. Like, even the kid that I wrote See You Again with, we only did one session. That's the session.
Really?
Yeah. Like, what we like, and we joke about it still. Like, I mean, with Andrew Cedar, we'll never do another session because what the fuck else are we going to do?
I love that.
Kenny, where am I sending this?
I'll text you.
Kenny, what phone number do I send this to?
You can put them right in our text if you want, Charlie.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah. Do you have iMessage?
I'm going off my laptop. I'm not. See, I don't have the setup.
All right, hold on. I'll text you. Hold on. Here's the thing about them. You can't give them any info. Last week, the chat convinced me that they leaked Eris, my main moderator, like they leaked his number, and they're like, your dad's number's in the chat, like they're saying all this crazy shit, and I literally logged off and was like, nah, did they really get me? And then as soon as I logged off, the whole chat was like, haha, you bitch, like got you, like da-da-da. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's just because I feel like the host personality is completely parallel to the chat.
Bro,
so
the worst shit ever happened to me, and I didn't do anything. This fucking Spotify bracket did they were trying to do like a producer battle bracket, and they put me against Madlib in the first round. So I posted like, oh, he's gonna shit on me, like it's the GOAT, da-da-da. Somehow like the poll got fucked up and I won the round, and the whole internet erupted like, this fucking bitch doesn't know where he comes from, like da-da-da-da, people don't know real music, all this shit. And like I went and I tweeted like, obviously he would beat me like 1,000,000 times over with like one of his pinky fingers. And then everybody is still in the comments like, yeah, you bitch, he would beat you. I'm like, oh my god.
You gotta wonder if I feel like they would. I feel like nowadays people would have the confidence to say this shit in person.
I didn't even have, I would never even enter a battle though. Like if someone was like, oh, you should battle, I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I would never want to do it. I got forced into it. God.
What do you get yourself into, Kenny? I said, okay. It's check your email.
Okay, got it. Boom. Charlie, give me a little vocal riff, even if you voice memo.
Okay. Here, I can do it on my.
Don't do something like solo-y though. Do something like hooky, even if it's just a vowel.
Okay.
Are you about to do an iPad voice memo?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of an iPad voice memo before? It actually works way better than. Okay, something hooky. Ooh, na, na.
Ooh,
so
cheat code.
Ooh,
Fire. That's so good, but how did you do that without the music?
Because I got it in my head.
What? Hey guys, here's a little knowledge bomb for you. if your beats are just like struggling, you're having a little bit of writer's block, whatever, just get Charlie Puth to do all the shit. And then it'll be way easier. Charlie just did the whole vocal without listening to the song at all.
It's gonna put the auto-tune to B major. It's gonna sound beautiful.
You're gonna hear me in the background saying fire.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it will, but here, I just emailed that to you. Play it on the.
Okay, boom.
Actually, don't put it to B chromatic, because I go and like change the keys or whatever.
With the tune, you want B chromatic.
Yeah.
Do you go alto? Do you go like alto or tenor for your voice, or do you go low male?
No, low. I go. I've always gone altered tenor. Dude, I'll never forget the first time. Everyone like shit. Like artists are so afraid to like talk about autotune because they just don't talk about it. I know how to sing because of autotune. I'll never forget. It was August 2008, and I was doing this was when MySpace was popping, or just about to stop popping. But I was putting up a cover, and everything up to then had been so frustrating because growing up with perfect pitch, you have the notes perfectly in your head, or almost perfectly in your head. But I was such a terrible singer. Like I was all measly and like this, and I actually couldn't feasibly hit the notes. But it caused great distress in my mind because like I could hear it in my head. It was like looking at through a glass window of what could be. And then I sang something in F major. I think it was the song "You Can Close Your Eyes" by James Taylor, and I sang it like regularly and went to Audio Suite, highlighted the whole thing, put it to F major, and I cried. I had never heard my voice that perfect ever, and I cried. I couldn't believe it. Like it was like it changed. Auto-tune changed my life.
Man, auto-tune for some people, like they don't even know what they sound like in it because they've forced themselves to use it forever, not sing with it forever, and then I'll put it on like very discreetly before we play back like the last minute of a session, and they're like, oh my god, like something sounds good about this studio, this and that. I'm like, no, like you force yourself to not use autotune, and you need like a baby amount just to even out notes. Like it's not about you can't hit things or your pitch or anything. It's just like
you killed it. Something sounds good about this studio.
Yeah, it's like
no, it's processing.
Yeah, I lied to you and I put tune on your voice.
It's Valhalla right on the channel, and it's fucking processing. It's CLA 76 with the input turned up, the API fucking lead vocal setting, and Valhalla right on it.
Charlie,
and CLA,
one of my donators just said, Elijah Gray just said they sent you a copy of Ableton on Twitter. So
no way.
Yeah, man, I mean, looks like it.
Wait, how do you send a copy of Ableton on Twitter?
They might have sent you a license, who knows? But Elijah Gray said they sent you a copy of Ableton. Also, Ableton is free for 90 days right now. Also, for everybody who got the vocal template in the Discord, I gave away my vocal template, Charlie.
Really?
All the fucking plugins in it are on sale right now for like a lot of 80% off or some crazy shit. So if you're missing plugins from the vocal template and you need them, I'm pretty sure they're like 80% off right now, and they're dumb cheap. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that while I was on the phone with you, Charlie.
I was like, damn, Kenny, what the fuck is this turning into?
All right, I can't make the beat and be on FaceTime because of how this is rigged, so I'm gonna make the beat. But come in the chat if you're chilling, Charlie. Come.
No, I'm gonna watch it right now.
Okay, fire. And then last thing before you go, let me drop a bomb. Hold on. Best ways to stay inspired during the quarantine when you're stuck in the same room every day making music. Charlie Puth, go.
Get on chat, and get on live with Kenny Beats.
No. Don't give me a plug. Give me the real answer.
No, do something that you wouldn't normally do. Like, don't worry about making a fucking hit. Like, don't like just, and that's how the best shit is gonna come out. Like, how my career started happening was when I stopped caring about making hits. Like when all my schoolwork was done, and I was just like going on hillydilly.com and listening to the Bedroom After Dark playlist and just making pop R&B vibey shit, that was in like 2014, and that's when labels started hitting me up because it was just it just sounded so easy and it was free flowing. And now I'm back in my parents' house doing the same thing again. I all got like, you know, we pushed everything back. No one's touring right now. Just take this time and I hate using the word vibe, but just do that and take the time. Take all the time you need.
We love
and
that.
work with Kenny. This is the first thing that Kenny and I have ever made, by the way.
Literally,
like,
we made it live.
We made it in front of thousands of people.
It's about to be a smack. Watch. Well, Charlie, thank you so much. Twitch, everybody say thank you to Charlie for pulling up. Fucking come in the chat, Charlie. Come hang. I'm about to make this beat.
I'm not leaving. I'm going to troll in the chat.
All right, fine. I'll see you in a second.